where those who perceive truth may strive to make others see.
A big, powerful America, and shoot them for what?
On that continent, we are trying to forge a new identity for which we need each other.
Now, in terms of the power of the Foundry, I think an analogy would help tremendously in terms of understanding what we need to address. And currently there's really an understanding and a joke oftentimes around this idea of the terms of service agreement. And the idea is that no one reads this particular agreement, and there is an understanding, really a ubiquitous understanding that these contracts are ineffective in developing this understanding that you have with this particular entity now. This idea of the Foundry in general, you need to understand that this concept of being in a system and being a part of a system and having a really ubiquitous understanding that no one trusts the government or the people who are responsible for portions of your paycheck, literal portions of your paycheck. This is something that we can liken to this element of this element of joking about the terms of service agreement. There is an understanding that we need to really develop, and that understanding is that is really associated with someone who is able to or an adult who is properly able to communicate the function of society to any given individual who is either the next generation or someone who is simply outside of that society. We have to really come to an understanding here, and that understanding is the same in terms of their privacy or their advocates that are really trying to help people, help us become more effective in us, in relaying our relationships with these entities that we enter agreements and contracts into. And the Foundry is designed to do that. The Foundry is designed to really create that understanding and connect people to what happens in the surrounding area in terms of the community of the surrounding area, but also the local the politics and the policies of the area in general. Now, in terms of the power here, I want you guys to imagine someone who is, let's say there are, they don't necessarily understand the Foundry, or they kind of fall out of whack with, or they kind of, they're more isolated in general. Asking a simple question to them should help people really understand. That question I want to be, when's the last time you have visited your local Foundry? Or are you going to, when's the next time you're going to the Foundry? In general, that is the question. That is the power. Connecting people to their community, people in their community, guilds and tribes in their community, but also helping people understand that this is how society works, and this is your power in society. So, like, for instance, people don't, the average citizen doesn't understand that they can submit proposals to to the government to be enacted upon. That disconnect there is very much something, one of the things that we're really going to work toward understand or helping people become more effective at, right? Setting up systems so people really are, really take part in this society, in this, creating the society, moving the society forward in various ways. Now, this system is very much very much going to be powerful. But that question in general, I think, is really, really, when someone's facing an ailment and they can ask, or they can, you can simply ask that person that simple, that one question surrounding the Foundry in terms of their relationship with the Foundry in general is going to be really where a lot of the power is in terms of understanding the power of the Foundry.